Hey everybody, this is Ryan with South Jersey Yak Fishing. Thanks once again for tuning in. This video is part 2 of the best sheepshead trip I've had so far this season, and quite honestly, the second half of this video is the better half as it contains mostly jumbo-sized sheep. And by jumbos, I mean anything that's over 20 inches in my mind is a bigger than average sheepshead and an awesome fight at that. And because I want to see this species thrive here in New Jersey, I will always release the fish over 20 inches for the better good of the fishery. But without further ado, let's get to the first clip. And if you remember last week, I kind of left you hanging with the teaser. So we're going to pick up right where we left off, and this is only the beginning. Ooh, damn, this is a screamer. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He came off? Oh! That was the biggest one so far. Y'all thought I was gonna land a big fish right there now, didn't you? That's all right. No one bats 1,000. There's plenty more where that came from. We'll have the first fish on the deck in the next 2 minutes, but a couple of things I wanted to show you first. Dude, that quite possibly might have been the biggest sheep of the year for me. I mean, he took off immediately. I mean, I guess it's possible it could have been a striper, but it definitely felt like a sheepshead. Wow, this is the longest in a half an hour that I've sat here without a bite. It's been like 30 seconds. Wow. By the time I realized that was a fish, it was too late. That jig came right at my face. All right, there's something right there. It doesn't show up on the fish finder. Can't see him on the side scan. He's definitely right there. It's one thing, like these fish are like a ghost sometimes. So in this next clip, immediately following the hook set, I'm going to grab my engine controller and realize I cannot disengage from the piling because the controller says motor not found, which is kind of funny seeing as though it's sitting right in front of me and it's still running. Not quite sure why this happens every once in a while, but you're going to see me quickly reach over and lift the safety magnet, which will cut the power to the engine and allow me to drift away from the structure. It's 7 or 8 today. It's been a good trip after having to wait all that time for the bait to turn on. It's a decent fight for this fish. It's not super big. It's looking like he's 17 and a half, pushing 3/4. All right, 17 and a half inch sheepshead. Going back home. Thanks for the fight, bud. Sorry you're bleeding so bad. Come on. Got me. Water's getting cold now. Yeah, there's nothing like a face full of cold salt water on a hot summer day. I just love the way these fish take off. This is on fire. All right, another pint-sized sheepshead. This one's looking like 14 and a half, 15. Ooh, 16. I was way off. All right, back in the water. Oh, he soaked me. This next fish is going to be one of the bigger ones in this video and a really nice fight. Don't want to lose this fish, not this time. It's fighting hard, it feels like a good one. Feels like a good one. Where you at, buddy? He's fired out, man. Don't stop. Damn, dude, this is a long fight. There he is. Woo! Nice sheep. Nice sheep. Oh, wow. Damn, he's a hoss. This size of this fish. Oh. Oh my God, he's heavy as hell. Measurement. Oh wow, yeah. It's one of the biggest ones I've had this year. It's like 22 and a half. 22 and a half. Nice fish. Possibly a double digit. He's close. Doesn't really matter. Don't care. Just happy to see him. Man, he is heavy. What a solid fish. Strong too. Woo! Right. These fish are super aggressive and pretty much coming one right after another. I'm really not waiting that long for the next bite. Myself on a foot. It's fine. So an interesting thing as this fish comes over the rail, take a look right here. See that little spike? Almost looks like a bee stinger. Watch carefully as I insert it into my foot. Yep, and in case you're wondering, it felt awesome. Pushing 19, 18 and 3/4. Definitely respectable fish. Back in the water, bud. Nice. Bye-bye. Woo! It's been a good day, man. Good day. And another really nice fight coming up right here. That's another good one. Wow. Are you gonna come up? Stay on my trolling motor. Ooh, there's another nice one. Wow! Woo! Damn, dude! Another big one. Looks like you got tangled up in a line or something. Damn! What a donkey! .22, a little smaller than the other one. Bye-bye. Whew. I have one stinking crab left. Alright, let's see if we can get one more because they're still down there. Alright, so there you have it. This is the very last crab, and I really want to catch one more fish before I go. So how long do you think it's going to be before I either A, lose the bait, or B, hook up to a fish? The answer? Not very long. Sweet. All right, on the very last crab. That's awesome. Let's get the heck out of here. Release this fish and go home. This one looks like he's probably about 17, maybe 18. He's 18. Cool. All right, the last fish of the night. Going home. It has been a really good day. Really good day. All right, that's all for now. Tune in next week as I will be going out to the jetty and we're going to be testing 4 different baits to see which ones work and which ones don't. We're going to have some fun doing it and catch a few different species along the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to smash that notification bell. And please consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Catch you next time, guys. Peace.